Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play more of our Tuscan Terror campaign for Europa Universalis IV. Sorry, Tuscan Trade Terror. We're not just a terror. We're a trade terror. That's the whole plan. We're doing okay on that front. I mean, as far as how we're doing on the goal, if we look at the overall income in the world, right now we are in 7th place in overall income. That's pretty damn good considering we started off as a 2-province minor. And trade will bring us to the top very quickly, I think. Now, Austria is continuing to march towards Constance, so maybe... Let's see. Do we want to indicate that we're going to march there and break off their engagement? I think not. I think we want to go... I think we want to actually let the fight happen and then reinforce. Yeah, it is plains. My commander's actually better than anything France can offer, apparently. Or it could just be that it is, because my guy's technically my leader, my ruler, that he takes over automatically. This looks like a pretty safe fight. I think we'll go for that. Well, it is mountains. So we did end up taking a terrain penalty, but no crossing penalty. Our merchants are doing poorly. That sucks. France is just hanging out there. Looks like they're really having some major issues with their morale. My mercenaries are giving us a little boost to morale ourselves, and our armies are doing okay. We still need about 5,000 men to reinforce. France is at level 7, but I don't see too many artillery from them. They've got a couple here and there. I mean, I've got 2 of them, and there's only 5 in the entire army. But the other side doesn't have any. What we really want is like that. I want to take that 5 stack. Pursuing into the flatlands of Austria, I think, would be a huge mistake. So I'm going to... It's a really nasty supply penalty. 5%. Ugh. We need to get out of that province. For now, I'm just going to split the army in half. And we'll wait and see what happens. We'll be here to help France if they need it, but... Why don't we move to Wallace? And we'll keep the expensive cavalry and half the infantry. Actually, even half again. Out of that province. I want to keep my manpower up. Looks like Republican tradition's actually trending in a pretty good direction. Got the leader leading the siege. France did manage to take Savoy. We are at positive 24% war score. The war goal is conquest of Metz, though. They are trying to siege it. France, meanwhile, suffering 7% attrition because they can't decide that it's maybe not a good idea to keep their entire army together. I don't know, maybe they actually have the manpower that they just don't give a damn. Yeah, they have 70,000 manpower, who cares? We're actually suffering more attrition by being here than we would by being here. Oh, maybe not. Normal winter's a little bit higher. Alright, you're going to come after me, aren't you? That's what you're thinking. I can see it in your eyes, Austria. Coming after my stack. What are you doing, France? You don't need to show them how big you are as a man. You can just let them come to you in the mountains. This is foolish. This is ludicrous. I mean, if you win this fight, I'm impressed. But that is the dumbest... That's dumb. That's like asking to lose. You're going to engage a superior force with a crossing penalty. Most likely in the mountains, yeah. It's brilliant tactics. Hmm. We should cut that army off. July 7th. Yes, we can catch him. Good. Very nice. Stack wipe. Oh god. You make me feel guilty for not participating, but that was... Oh. That was a dumb idea, France. You shouldn't have done that. He really... I mean, he messed it up, not me. Alright, I'm gonna just, get him back over here. I'm trying to take provinces that Milan has a claim to, on the off chance that France actually gives me that land. Okay, are you gonna fight in Lombardia, really? 9th, 5th. Yeah, looks like a fight's gonna happen there. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh my god, there's so many men! Here comes France, though. They're back. They're back with more men. Oh god, their manpower. They only lost 10,000 manpower. Good lord, France has so much more manpower than they ever really should ever be allowed to have. Now, France, I'm not going to help you if you go chasing Austria into their flat territory. Just so you know, I'm going to stay back here and siege the capital of Savoy. That's my plan. This is friendly territory. No attrition. I like that better. It's a good plan for me. National trade income modifier? Hell yeah. And a merchant? Hell yeah. Definitely. We like these things. That's 5 more naval force limit. And looks like we probably took out a loan. Yep, just 1. We're not losing very much money, though. That's okay. Alright, so we got a merchant. We need to appoint the merchant somewhere. So we currently have 26 trade power in Ragusa. That's just steering it wildly in every direction because we have no merchant directing it. We have a very minor amount of trade power in Wien. We do have these modifiers here. Having a merchant collecting in an inland trade node or steering towards an inland trade node gives you extra trade power. So merchant present inland means that instead of having 2 trade power, we have 5. If we're steering toward another inland one, we would actually have 20. But we would only want to steer towards Venice, which is not an inland node. So I think we ignore Wien, even though I'd love to ruin Austria's day. We'll probably go with Ragusa and steer towards Genoa. 53% control there. So transfer trade power. Yeah. It'll probably default to steering towards inland. No, it didn't. Good. But again, if we look at this node, we have 28 trade power, but if we click right here, boom, 54. Because we get 20 now, 10 times as much for steering in that direction. But we don't actually want that. We'll steer towards our capital. Our capital's clearly superior. Algiers has just rivaled Castile. And the Ottomans have rivaled me. Yay. Sounds like fun. Alright, France, I think you got this, right? You good? Relative strength of the alliance is looking... it's in our favor. And France has infinity morale. Or, sorry, infinity manpower. It's just... might as well just say national ideas of France. You have unlimited manpower. You're not going to lose that fight, are you? Oh, God. They're fighting rebels. Preventing them from reinforcing. They're taking the crossing penalties instead of besieging things that are in the mountains and letting the enemy come to them. They're still probably going to win. They just have so much manpower that it doesn't even matter. We've won Cuneo. Do we want to gain a military engineer, which is the local defensiveness plus 25% advisor? Or just let him stay at home in Bari? No one's sieging us, and really, we shouldn't be being sieged, so I don't think we need him. Alright, come on, France. What are you doing losing battles? Do I need to really, like, walk you through this? Is it my own fault? Am I supposed to be helping them? I think you're gearing up to go for this, so I'm going to send some men there now to buy me time for the full reinforcement. No, Milan, don't scare them away. I want them to come. Right, we've just taken Piedmont. We don't want to leave the mountains. Now that we occupy this, the force limit should be higher. So we can safely put the whole army there. September 1st, we'll be gone by the 26th. We can hang out here. We do not want to attack them in the mountains. Do not attack them in the mountains. Do not attack them in the mountains. Okay, yep, you guys are going to go march into France, apparently. Okay. Have fun. I'm going to just hang out here. I like this spot. I scoped it out earlier. It looks great. I like hanging out in Piedmont. It's my favorite place. Oh, Milan, what are you doing? Oh, and they're fighting in the mountains. Okay, fine. We'll take it. Let's go reinforce. Ludwig, the 4-4 against our guy. Again. See, France, this is how you scope out a good battlefront. This is how you game the other AI. If only France knew how to game the AI. Being an AI, I can understand why it's hard for them, but now we'll definitely wipe this 2-stack and this 4-stack now. This is a long and arduous war. 1482, it's been 3 years already. They still control Metz because France can't focus. It is an open area, so I can see why it's kind of hard to maintain. Let's just help them along and try to go siege it for them. Is that bad? Is it bad for me to siege their war goal? They can't end the war that way, right? Like, they can't take it. But I don't want them to have it. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just siege the war goal for them. Because this ticking war score is ridiculous. Negative 15? Come on, just take the damn war goal. If the war goal was win battles, then I think they'd be doing fantastic. We won 84% of them, but France doesn't seem to understand. Most of the AI doesn't seem to understand that you have to siege the war goal. Like, you get your whole army around the province and focus your entire war effort around protecting that section so you can siege it, so you can get the ticking war score, and then you go do what he's doing. But you don't... Okay, it was a fake rebellion, not a real one. But you don't just hang out for 3 years before saying, I wonder if we should go siege that thing that we totally declared the war over. There's still problems up there. And we're making pretty damn good progress here. Take the admin points. Hey, this is Ansbach's army. Ansbach's. From where do you hail, Ansbach? So are you retreating to there? Is that what you're saying? It's Ansbach. It's Austria. And it's Württemberg. So part of it, a big part of it, Württemberg, is 6 regiments, is heading probably to Constance. So why don't we detach and go and see if we can meet them. I don't want to get too far from our primary army. Let's get back over there again. And hey, look, France, this is how you take the war goal, just so you know. I know you needed help. I might be ruining the war here. Again, we're going to see him acquitted. I'm not going to lose 150 points. That's dumb. Okay, like if we had that, if that negative 18 wasn't there, we'd be really close to winning the war. Now this dude with just 2... Why can't I combine you? Oh, I've got... Apparently I clicked on both of them somehow. Alright, we've won the Siege of Metz, so... Attacker controls Metz. I am the one that occupies it. Again, I don't think that they can actually take it. I don't really know. I always hate it when the AI takes stuff that I want. I'm sure that I'm pissing them off, but... what can you do, you know? Hey, admin tech. Yeah, sounds pretty good. We're behind time a bit. Let's wait until January, see if maybe we get another bonus 2%. Nope, okay. I guess you need help because you're too stupid to stop attacking into the mountains. This is fun. Yeah, 3 penalty. The Byzantine refugees. Apparently Byzantium has just died. By all means, let them come. We get tech costs down for a long time. 30 years. Yeah, let them come. We are Italy. We're the technology center of the world. France, this is such a dumb battle. You're really stupid, you know. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go home. I'll separate peace if you keep this up. What is my individual war score? It's probably not bad. 15 with Austria. I mean, come on. I know that I took the war goal, but... Now we're going to hang out here. Keep half the army there and half of it in friendly territory. Our manpower is completely gone. I know France has unlimited manpower, but I don't. So we're going to need to use some more mercenaries. Some men-at-arms. We're actually over the force limit, so I think what I'll do is consolidate regiments. And we're just going to continue to cycle in mercenaries at this point. I mean, we'll still help France, but man, this war needs to end. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. I will see you in the next video. Thank you again for watching, as always. See you soon.